Even though I've been using software to organize my catalog of photographs for many years now, I never went beyond the basics of date and folders. It was only a few months ago that I started using some of the fields in the metadata panel, the information panel, whatever you want to call it. I give all of my photos a title when I publish them on my blog, on my website, or on social media. But before this, I wasn't writing that title down anywhere else. Now I do it there. This has been very useful when people reach out about a specific photo and they mention the title, so I can easily search for it in Lightroom. But it was only recently that I started using the fields for the location where those photos were taken. Now, you can add that information manually. That's what I've been doing little by little to all of my tens of thousands of photos that I have in my catalog. It's a slow process, but now those images with the proper location metadata are very easy to find and to filter. So if I'm looking for photos from Oregon or my hometown, regardless of the project or the date they were taken on, I can do that very, very easily. But as I was filling out that information for my older photos, I noticed that some of them had those fields already filled out for me. Those are the photos I took with my drone and my phone, because those devices have GPS and they add the GPS coordinates to the raw file. And then Lightroom pulls the information for the city, the state, and the country. You still have an extra field, a location field, to add the name of the location as you prefer. For example, this photo of the Multnomah Falls has Cascade Locks as the city, which makes sense because it's the closest city to the GPS coordinates, but it's very unlikely that I'm gonna search for Cascade Locks when I'm looking for photos of the Multnomah Falls. So in this case, I added Multnomah Falls manually. But the GPS coordinates were added to the raw file in camera thanks to an app that I use on my phone that connects to my camera every time I turn it on. Now, this is very specific about Sony cameras because that's what I use, but Sony has a couple of official apps, an older one for older cameras, a newer one for newer cameras, and they work just fine. But those apps are limited to just one active camera at the same time. So if you use more than one camera like I do, I use my A7R4, I use my Lidl RX100 Mark VII, and I even use the video camera, the A7 IV, for photography every once in a while. Thankfully, there's this little app called Geotag Alpha. It's available for iOS. I'm not sure if it's available for Android. It's a paid app, but it's like about $10 a year. For me, it's totally worth it because it saves me a lot of time. I'm not affiliated with this app in any way. I don't know them at all. They don't know I'm making this video, but I can totally recommend, if you use Sony cameras, you use more than one, and you are interested in adding those GPS coordinates, that location information to your images, this app works very good, especially with the A7 IV. The A7R4 is a little bit different because it's an older camera. I guess the connection is not as reliable, it's not as stable. So sometimes I will find the occasional photo without GPS coordinates, but it works most of the time. Anyway, just a little tip I wanted to share because adding this metadata information has been very helpful so far, and I'm pretty sure that it will be even more as my catalog grows and grows in size over the years. Let us know about any other tip and advice that you have about organizing your photographs in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.